Hey Scorpio, welcome to your bonus reading for February. I hope you guys are having an awesome day. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you, and I feel like we're going to be doing more Scorpio readings on the channel. Like, you guys have always just been like coming through, and I just want to be giving you guys more bonuses because I really just connect with your energy, and I'm so thankful that you're here. And yeah, like Scorpios, you guys always coming through in the readings, so shout out to you guys. All right, so we're gonna do some bonus readings for you more often. All right, you and a few other signs, y'all are gonna be extra special. All right, you're gonna get sick of me. I'm just kidding. Let's get into this. Let's see what messages you come through for you, Scorpio. See what's going on, what you need to be aware of. If this reading resonates, definitely let me know in the comments below. Leave a like and subscribe. And if you'd like to book a private reading with me, the information's in the description box down below. So, Scorpio, let's get into this reading. Let's see what is happening for my dear Scorpios. We have the Ace of Wands. Beautiful. Beautiful brand new beginnings. You are on the right track, all right? Even if you're feeling a little bit lost right now, or even if you are kind of lacking motivation or lacking drive, I do feel in the next couple of days, definitely the next week, you're going to start to feel a lot more inspired. Let's see, what else we got? Okay, we have the Seven of Swords. What's going on for Scorpio? Let's go with these cards for a moment. Four of Wands, Knight of Swords, and the Two of Pentacles. Oh, there's an important talk. We need to talk. Six of Cups at the bottom of the deck. We need to talk. Knight of Swords, Two of Pentacles. There's someone here, someone who maybe you've considered like your other half. Now, you are whole, you are complete on your own, Scorpio, but this might be someone who you see as like another half, or like your mirror, or like your counterpart, or someone who is like very similar to you. This is someone that you've known. This is someone you have history with. This is someone you probably have a lot of love for. We have the King of Cups underneath the Six of Cups, so it indicates here, yeah, it's like you've known this individual. You have a lot of care for this individual. They have a lot of care for you. There's some very fond memories. Could be with a water sign or a fire sign, but yeah, there's a conversation that needs to be had, or there's going to be a we need to talk kind of convo. So we'll definitely look into this, but this conversation is definitely gonna bring change, right? We look at the butterflies of this Two of Pentacles. So I feel this person, whoever you are having this conversation with, which again, we're gonna get the specifics. This is someone who has changed your life. You've changed their lives. You guys have created change in both of each other's lives and grown a lot because of each other. You forced this person to change. Well, you didn't force them, but you gave them opportunity and they did take it. And they forced you to change, or they've made you grow. They've made you look at yourself. They've made you see the world through a different lens, right? Even with this Knight of Swords, there's like the way of your approach, the way that you think, the way you communicate. It's all this person that you're dealing with, this person that you're having this conversation with. It's like they have had a huge impact on you, and you've had a huge impact on them. And that it's like, maybe that's what this conversation is about. Like this person, or you could be saying to this person, it's like, you've changed my life. Something like that. It feels very, very important. It kind of feels a little serious, but I also feel like this is someone that you feel safe around, or like there's this comfort. We have this Four of Wands out here. There's comfort, there's support, there is this wish fulfillment also tied to this individual. This could be a friend, this could be someone you work with. It doesn't necessarily have to be romance. We don't have I'm just saying, it doesn't have to be romance here. Now, we do have a Seven of Swords and the Ace of Wands, so I'm kind of curious about what this is, because the Seven of Swords in this deck, this does more talk about reflection and looking back at some past experiences, things that you thought were like dead or done, or you didn't think you had a chance, or you didn't think there was an opportunity there, or you may have felt like you missed out on something. And then the fact that it came out with the Ace of Wands, it's like this could be a renewed start or a second chance or a second opportunity to give this a fair shot, or there's something about something being revived or just like coming back stronger. There's like this revamp or now it's making, I can't remember, Rihanna, the singer, she had that photo shoot with Vogue, like I think like British Vogue or something like that. I can't remember what it said on the actual picture, but it said something like, I don't know why I'm going there. It's just, I can't remember what it said, but it said something about like, I don't know, it's like rising again. Like I can't remember the image. You can literally Google it. I can't remember it. I can't remember, but there's like a word, and it literally basically is like her like revamp. I can't remember, but there's something like being revamped here, Scorpio. And also when you look at this casket, it has hope. So it's like there's like renewed sense of hope, or you're feeling hopeful about something that maybe you didn't have a lot of faith in at one point, or recently maybe you kind of were having some doubts. It seems that you are having this renewed sense of hope about a wish fulfillment. And again, it's tying into some sort of conversation being had. And this conversation, it feels very balanced. So whoever you're dealing with or whoever you're having this conversation with, it's just like a very easy flow. You very much are able to just like get your point across without feeling judged or looked down on or laughed at, or you don't feel stupid. Like you just feel very honored and supported, and like you can be your honest self, you can be your authentic self, and really like say what's on your mind, and vice versa. So there's like this is interesting. This is very interesting here. We're gonna pull some more cards for you, Scorpio. What's going on for Scorpio? Show me clearly what do my Scorpios need to know or be aware of for the next little while. What's going on for Scorpio? Show me clearly. Any insight, wisdom, guidance for Scorpio? Hermit did try to come out, but it didn't. We have the Page of Wands. Yeah, so there's some sort of conversation here, Scorpio, without a doubt. But it feels good. I like the Page of Wands is very like positive, very uplifting. It's very like, it's not, so it's kind of like, all right, there's a balance between the seriousness and the more joyful, lighthearted, playful energy. Oh, okay, sheesh. 3 of Swords came out along with the 5 of Wands. What is this? Tell me about this. What's this about? Nine of Wands. I fell on top of this page of Wands. Sorry guys, I'm just getting the full scope here. Star, 7 of Wands, 10 of Swords at the bottom. So something you left behind is being brought up here. So here's the thing. Some of you have an apology coming in, right, with this Page of Wands. There's an apology coming in from someone who you were deeply betrayed by. This was from someone that you considered your other half, or someone that you really trusted or really cared about or really loved, or again, could have been someone who you were really wishing to have be in your life, wish fulfillment. This is what this reflection's about. And this renewed sense of hope. Okay, so this apology is renewing your sense of hope, Scorpio. Possibility of a second chance or reconciliation, but here's the thing, it's like you forgive, but you don't forget, right? Don't forget whatever you went through. You might want to move with caution. We'll definitely look into this 3 of Swords and this 5 of Wands, but I am wondering if someone's intentions are as pure as they say they are. You might want to watch out, all right? Because it kind of seems here this Page of Wands is definitely someone who's trying to like smooth things over with you. But what was interesting is the Nine of Wands and the Sun fell right up on top of this card. So it feels like you had removed yourself or distanced yourself or like cut someone out of your life or really drew the line or drew boundaries, and you were very open and upfront about it. You didn't try to hide, you didn't try to like, you know, avoid confrontation or conflict. Like, you faced it head on. And I feel like there's someone here who's trying to extend an offer to you, right? There's that Ace of Wands, so here they go, Page of Wands, Ace of Wands. Are trying to extend some sort of offering or a message to you. And, you know, with that Four of Wands, they might try to make it look like they've changed. But you can't help but wonder, have they really? Six, seven, wow. Can I count? Seven of Swords. You're like, okay, what they're saying to me, it makes sense. It seems real. It seems honest. It seems like they've grown. They've changed. They've telling me they've learned a lot and that I've changed their lives, and, you know, they'll never forget me. Like, whatever the fuck that they're telling. But, like, so there's a part of you, Scorpio, that's like, maybe they have changed. Maybe I can give a second chance. Maybe hope is restored. Or, although the trust isn't really there, right? Three of Swords, Five of Wands, you can't really, I feel like there's lack of trust for sure, but there's this little part of you that's wondering, could we possibly work through this? If that's what makes you happy, but you do need to watch out of like what they did to you, and if their actions actually follow through, you know, with what they're saying, right? They say one thing, but their actions don't follow. That really just goes to show who this person is. So there's some things you do need to watch out about. There's some things you need to be aware of. There's some things that you still might have to let go or release, right? Even letting go of this possibility of things going back to how they used to be. I don't know if you could do that. Not to say you can't give it a second chance or another try, but things definitely won't be the same again. That's the thing. It's like, after they put you through this or betrayed your trust or, you know, lied and played games, there's definitely a destructive pattern with this person. Or maybe someone was very self-destructive too. There could have been, whoever you're dealing with, maybe someone's purposely sabotaged what you had with them, what you shared with them, you know, because of their own trauma and pains and wounds and stuff. But that's not an excuse, right? They might try to be like, hey, the reason why I did that thing, well, because this and that. Maybe they might try to excuse themselves. But have you learned? Or are you just gonna do the same old song and dance, you know? So this is where you're needing to use your discernment. I just got the strong whiff of coffee. But there's no one drinking coffee right now. It's literally 4 p.m. Like, no one, I don't drink coffee at 4 p.m. No one's drinking coffee at 4 p.m. But I just got like this strong whiff of coffee. Maybe someone's asking you to go to coffee, or maybe you're drinking coffee right now, but maybe they're getting an invitation like, hey, let's grab a coffee. All right, well, that's up to you if that's what you want to do, if that's what you want, Scorpio. But I definitely think we need to talk. Like, okay, about what? About what? Right? Some of you've been hoping for this. You've been wishing for the chance to talk, to communicate. You've been hoping or wishing that they would reach out with the star at the bottom. Let's move on. Let's do some clarifying now. Let's do a little bit of digging, Scorpio. Let's really see what's happening here. Like, what's this conversation about? This Knight of Swords. Tried this Knight of Swords for Scorpio. This feels very fast. It feels very quick, abrupt, unexpected even for some of you. Knight of Swords for Scorpio. Show me clearly. What's this Knight of Swords about? Deck is definitely ready. It doesn't want to shuffle anymore. Ace of Cups, right? There they are. there they are, Scorpio. I still have feelings for you. Scorpio, I want to make this work. I care about you. You mean a lot to me. You've changed my life. I miss you. I still think about you. Do you still think about me? Like that kind of stuff. Also, I just want to point out that at the bottom we have strength. It's like you've helped this person a lot. Whenever they had problems, you would be there to the rescue, helping this person out of messes that they ended up in. Whether that be emotional, financial issues, like you were there, rock solid, anchor, and that's something this person, and not even just this person, but a lot of people in general, Scorpio, you are that ride or die. And when you love someone, you go to the depths of the deep blue sea, right? You go far and beyond for the people that you have a lot of love for. But when someone misuses that love, someone who screws up or, messes up the trust that you had in your bond, it's never going to be the same again. And these people, even if they've changed, if they've not, these people hope deep down that their apology or their offer or message or words that they say, they hope that that's just gonna be the little magic wand that brings it back to how it used to be. Like, definitely these people, right? Because I feel like it's not, there's definitely one person who's coming in making this offer, but I do feel like in general, people who have messed up before in the past, they don't forget about the things that you've done for them. They still think about you. You may have never talked to them ever again, but yet they still think about you from time to time. Like, not even just this person, but like multiple people, right? That you have loved so deeply, and like you've showed up, been that anchor, and you're unforgettable. You tend to have that impact on a lot of people, Scorpio. You are like that catapult to creating life changes for a lot of people. Like most people you run into, you impact their lives and you change their entire like existence in a way. Like you definitely do mirror that, bring that out of a lot of people. And this is one of them. And this person's like, hey, like, I got a lot to say. I got a lot to tell you. Tell me about this Knight of Swords for Scorpio. What is this conversation? King of Swords. So this could be from an air sign, Aquarius more specifically, but also Libra and Gemini. You may have some Aquarian placements. This is someone who's very serious. They're not messing around. Oh, look at this. 9 of Swords and the 5 of Pentacles. They are so intimidated. Like, they don't know how you're gonna respond. They don't know if you are closed off to them, if you're gonna just meet them with this cold, distant, shortness. Because when you go from Scorpio, like I said, you have such deep love. Your love is like the sun. You just warm up people. You stand in the sun, it just feels nice on your skin. You feel warm, you feel safe, you feel comfortable. That's the vibe that you always give. And then what happens when you take the sun away? What happens when all of a sudden, it's a nice, warm summer day and then a big fat cloud goes in front of the sun? Now you're freezing. You need a jacket. You're like, damn, like it just dropped like 10 degrees. It's like, it gets freaking cold. So what happens when all of a sudden you being this sunlight in this person's life and that person's life and this person's life and that what happens when the sun is gone? What happens when that warmth, that yummy, that goodness is gone? A lot of people start to miss the sun. A lot of people, you are that sun, and a lot of people miss that. And this is one of these people who, they are definitely stressed about you. They worry about you. Whether they make it known or not, especially since this King of Swords came out, it's like this might be a person who is very good at masking their emotions. Just like you, Scorpio. You guys are pretty good at keeping that shit hidden, undercover, keeping it a secret, poker face, you can't read me, right? You're pretty good at that too. But something about you, Scorpio, is like you intuitively, you can read people. Even though they have this kind of like poker face blank. You're like, I know what's going on beneath the surface. I can feel your energy from miles and miles away. We may be oceans apart, but I still pick up on the vibes, and the vibes don't lie. So this person who you're having this conversation with, or this person who's kind of reaching out, having some sort of confession, whatever, they're definitely feeling very anxious. They're not sure if you're even going to respond, if you're going to give them the cold shoulder. They're afraid of rejection for sure. They're definitely stressing here. Definitely stressing. They feel guilt. Definitely guilt keeps them up at night. They think about what they can do to change things. They feel kind of, yeah. So we have the devil underneath this 3 of wands, the 9 of cups, my bad, I can't read. So it's like they have these hopes and wishes to go back to how things used to be, or like, you know, they definitely think about the future with you, but between those cards we have the devil, which they feel restricted, or they feel like it's not possible, or they feel like it's unlikely. Like this person doesn't have a lot of faith because of what happened before between you and them. But even though they don't have a lot of faith, or they feel like, you know, you most likely might turn them down or reject them, they're still making this offer anyways. They're still making this gesture anyways. So my question is, can you trust it? Can you trust this person? Is this worth dibble-dabbling into, or should you stay moving in a different direction? Choose a different choose a different lane. I can't even speak. All right, let's just kind of ask spirit that, because I'm like, can this person be trusted? Can Scorpio trust this person? Or should Scorpio be on edge, on guard, on caution, on the lookout? Can Scorpio trust this person? Let's see. Can Scorpio trust this individual? Can Scorpio trust this person? Page of Cups. Wheel of Fortune reversed. Can Scorpio trust this person? Knight of Cups. Temperance. Three of Swords, Hangman, 4 of Wands at the bottom. So it's going to vary for every one of you, for sure. It's definitely going to vary on what happened between you and this person in the past, right? Depending on what they did to you, depending on what they put you through, varies the outcome. Basically, Scorpio, you have your free will, and you get to decide if you want to let them back in your life or not. There's a lot that you should reflect on, though. There's a lot. Don't sweep anything under the rug. Don't just, you know, pretend like it never happened. Forgive and forget. Don't forget. If you want to forgive, great, amazing, awesome, love that for you. If you want them back in your life, great, amazing, awesome. If you don't want them back in your life, great, awesome. Just use your discernment and take your time and don't rush into this. And you might want to just kind of observe. So, has this person changed? For those wondering, have they changed? I think they have, to an extent, a whole lot, but they've definitely leveled up. They've matured a bit more. We go from a Page of Cups to then a Knight of Cups, so that is maturity, more emotional maturity. The Page of Cups with the Wheel of Fortune reverse, I would say that this person's probably put an end to some immature ways, especially emotional unavailability, things like that, ways where they had sabotaged themselves or held back emotions, or, you know, really got in their ego, got in their pride. I feel this individual here with Temperance, they've definitely gotten a better handle of their emotions, and they feel more balanced. Okay. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles and the Sun. So I mean, the outcome looks pretty positive. Depending on however you want to take this, wherever you want to take this, in the end, like, you're good. It's very clear, it's very obvious. You know what path to take. You know whether or not to let this person back in your life. So the choice is up to you, Scorpio. Use your judgment, use your discernment. don't be fooled. Keep your eyes peeled. Don't let anything just be swept under the rug. Definitely address and have the important conversations. But you need to be confident in your own choice. You need to be confident within yourself that whatever you choose, that's going to be the best for you. But yeah, you're definitely needing to trust yourself and just trust that what you want and whatever makes you happiest, that's what you need to choose. That's what you need to do. That's the path that you need to take. It's like whatever it is that's going to make you happiest, that's what matters. Don't worry about what anybody else is saying. You need to worry about your own happiness here, Scorpio. So if you can do that, you got nothing to worry about, okay? So for some, it's a hell yes. For some, it's a hell no. But at the end of the day, you got to just choose what's best for you, okay? But there is an important conversation being had or an opportunity. Clear the air. Maybe get some things off your chest. Maybe, like I mentioned earlier, meet up for a coffee if that's what you're interested in, or a drink or whatever. But yeah, there's a lot of reflection. Some, there's the opportunity, like renewed hope or second chances. Some, it's a hell no. Some, it's closure. So it really varies. It really varies on, again, the person, what they put you through, what you learned, what you went through, your emotions towards them. There's lots of like variables that can change the outcome. You got your free will though, Scorpio. So just trust yourself. Trust your discernment. Nothing to worry about. Feel like this is positive. It is pretty, like, feels pretty positive change, okay, no matter how things play out, okay? So I'm going to leave your reading here, Scorpio. I really hope that this was helpful and insightful. If it was, let me know in the comments below. Leave a like and subscribe to the channel. And if you'd like to book a private reading with me, the information's in the description box down below. All right, Scorpio, thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye!